Hello everyone. I'm going to talk about my brace experience today regarding the healing of the sore and then my ability to eat a little bit more normal now. So in my last videos, I shared with you some of my struggles, and today there's some breakthrough. I was in a meeting, and fortunately, one of the people that I was talking to shared with me his experience about braces, and because he had braces on for about 4 years. And one of the things that we talked about is helping your mouth, helping the inside of your mouth adjust to the experience. And things like I was wearing a lot of wax, right, to protect the lining of my inner mouth. But the advice that I got is train your mouth to interact with the braces. And so what will happen is, if you do that, your mouth would then just kind of form what they call calluses, and then you would not have any more of the sores, the canker sores that come from the scraping. So with that information, I felt inspired. So right after the meeting, I did mind over matter, right? So I told my mouth, I'm going to train you to get used to the braces. I took off all of my wax because I had waxes in each of the braces and underneath, like the braces under and the lower teeth. And then I have a few waxes here because it's still kind of scraping the inside. So I took all of them and I said, I'm going to train your mouth, right? And then I just felt determined. I decided to be determined that I'm going to get used to this feeling. And then when I got home, I started just eating. And it's funny because you're not eating like you used to be, meaning like you're grinding a lot and you're chewing a lot. It's nothing like that. It's like you put the food in. Like I ate spaghetti because I only had soup for lunch. So I prepared some pasta and I put some rubs on my pasta in Italian seasoning. And then when I ate it, put it in my mouth, instead of the usual full on grinding and chewing that I would normally do, I was kind of just lightly chewing, and I found my tongue really helping a lot in moving the food around, and my mouth sort of like not necessarily compensating like it used to be, like kind of like sort of like pressing the food and making it a little bit softer with my saliva inside my mouth. That kind of caused some irritation. So I'm really just kind of lightly chewing, using my tongue to kind of move the food around, and I swallowed. And then I just kind of did that until, like, okay, I'm gonna attempt to eat bread. So because I don't have the wax anymore, when I started eating bread, which would naturally sort of like stick on the gums, right, or on the teeth, I still felt that my mouth is full of, it's just so dirty because it's like things are getting everywhere. It just feels like that inside my mouth. But excuse me, I just chewed like a baby chew, and I did not really kind of suck and soften the bread. I kind of did a light chewing and then swallowed, light chewing and swallowed. And now I feel more confident and brave. Like I wasn't babying my gums or my lining, and I feel like I improved a lot in the eating. So guys, when did I have this? So I have Thursday. This is almost gonna be my, Thursday to Friday, Saturday, so 7 days. This is gonna be my 10th day, right? And I can say 10th day, it's a little bit used. I'm a little bit used to it. I was able to eat a little bit more today. I must admit, I lost a bit of some pounds, right? Which could be a blessing because I wanted to fit in some of my pants, and suddenly like I was able to fit in some of my pants because of I've been eating soup. I've been having soup, literally just soup and water for almost 10 days, right? So and then I was just trying to find ways on how can I get nutrients if I know it's only soup that's a lot easier to eat? So I found myself doing vegetable smoothies or fruit smoothies, and then trying to get buy coffees that are protein rich, right? And then now I started thinking about like eating healthy, like having vegetarian smoothies to compensate for the lack of vegetables that I normally would eat through the normal eating process. Anyway, guys, I hope this helps. Don't lose hope for all of you out there who have new braces on, adjusting to it. It gets better, at least for me. It took about 10 days, right? My sister who had this warned me that, yeah, it's gonna get better, and then until your next adjustment, it's gonna feel painful again. For me, it's a combination of the pain is not so much more about the tightening pain. I don't know about my next visit, but it's more about the scraping, the sores, the canker sores. And I'm just happy I'm able to eat a little bit more today. So thank you guys for tuning in, and have a blessed week.